Then he goes out there to kick it with Monique. Monique kills the nigga.
That was weird. That nigga walked in the door. He was like, "I'm back." I was like, "This show don't take itself seriously, man. I'm not gonna do this shit no more."
But look, so they kill dude. They're standing over his body. Monique gives him the full script rundown. He works for this guy. This guy works for that guy who's attached to the mob. So if they find out we killed this guy's going to come after you and me because we killed this guy who's attached to the mob. They're standing there looking at the body while they're saying all of this.
You are now tuned into Black on Black Prime.
Disclaimer, like I said, every fucking episode, we don't care if we liked it or not. We still watch your shit, and congratulations to you. We support you, and shout outs to you, nigga, because you made it. We don't know you. We're watching this. Your movie. Anybody around the world can watch your shit. You made it, my nigga. You famous. You good.
Just like always, if you didn't ask for our opinion, we didn't ask you to listen to it. So, sorry.
Click and turn it off. Hey, y'all, we back for another one. This one is BMF episode 10, the finale.
Yeah, man. It's been a long road.
We got here fucking fast, though.
It was. I don't feel like because technically that was 11 weeks, right? Because we had 1 week off.
Yeah, 1 week off. Yeah, one week off in between. So the way it starts off, they pull up. Mitch and Terry pull up to that's his name, right? Terry?
Yeah.
T, yeah. Mitch and T pull up to the place they were stashing the drugs in the cars.
Mm-hmm.
Find out Lamar threw Monique's body in there because they found Monique's body. The detective sees Mitch, walks up, has a conversation with Mitch, pulls him behind the yellow tape, unzips the body so he can see it. He comes back. T's like, "Hey man, I know what's going on. I know you sad, but hey, we got to get back to work." And Mitch is like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill Lamar though, man. He got to go." This all literally happened in the same scene.
Okay, so I thought Lamar was gonna cremate her, so it's like he decided to just put her in the stash so Meek Meech. I said Meek again. So
my wife said, "Tell you to please call him Meech at least once."
I'm doing my best.
He always call him Meek.
I'm doing my best. Oh man.
She said, "Tell him to call him Meech at least one time. Just one time, call him Meech."
Oh, calling nigga Demetrius, so I can get it right. But yeah, so well, before we get into deep into, I don't know if this you felt like this, but it seemed like they just threw a lot of shit together in this episode. It felt like everything that they could have maybe spread out, maybe 2 episodes. They just kind of like, it was very fast, quick shots of like everything that we probably been asking for. You know what I mean? Like it was thrown together. I don't feel like it was edited correctly, or they got lazy with the story.
But they've been doing this whole season, where it's like everything happens on top of each other. Like there's no time to dwell on anything.
Yeah,
something happens, you move on. Within the next sentence, you move on.
This is probably my least favorite episode, and it's like ain't like I've been loving all the episodes, but I mean, I was, I understand the build, right? But this one was just like, we just gonna throw everything together. You know what I mean? It was a lot going on in this episode.
This episode was very anticlimactic. You would think it's season finale, they would go out with a bang for the season.
Yeah.
There's literally scenes where they're talking about the next step, just as in like, it's like they're reading the script to us. It feels weird. It feels very weird. And then we go to Charles is still at the house. Lucille like, "Please turn your head. I'm changing." That's your wife. You've seen her butt ass naked, so you can't see her change though because she's done with you.
One thing I noticed about Lucille this episode, I don't know what it is, but she's starting to look a little bit like she look a little bad this episode. I don't know what's going on. Like what
she's been looking bad this season.
Like bad meaning good.
Yeah, bad meaning fantastic.
Yeah, I was just like
bad meaning like, Charles, what the fuck is you doing?
Right, but she had been kind of like washed on the other episodes. That's why Charles probably did what he did. But like now she got the jumpsuits on and shit. I'm just like, okay, Lucille.
Lucille out here killing them.
Oh yeah, she out here doing it. You know, I mean, she had her sons looking at her. I was like, whoa. We were like, who that? It's like, yo, chill out. That's my mama, man.
Hey, they did check her out.
Yeah.
I was like, hey man, don't be you got too much.
Weird.
That was crazy. So Charles is still there. She still wanted a divorce. Charles said he could work it out or some shit. They plan the family dinner and he invites everybody because he ain't mad at nobody no more. So they do a family dinner, but she still dismiss him and the family dinner's fucked up. Then we go to Boom, he in jail. All of a sudden he's saying fuck the whole code. I'm telling on everybody, even though he stuck to the code on everything in every episode.
You said Boone or K9?
K9. I wrote down Boom, but it was K9.
Yeah. Because we ain't seen Boone yet. We just heard about it. Yeah. We seen Boone, but he ain't been in the last couple episodes, I felt like.
Yeah, he ain't, because he gone. Once he got arrested, he was gone. Well, I think he came and beat up the kids.
They tied us up. Oh shit, man!
I thought that was Boom kids.
every time I think of when you be just like them niggas is in high school, just imagine going like 16, 17 years old, some 30-year-old woman call you like, hey, come and get us. Like, what? Like, yeah, I promise I'm gonna take care of your mama. Like, nigga, I'm your age.
I'm really in love with your mama. I'm really in love with your mama.
Also, like, nigga, what?
Hey, so the reason why I say this sounds like they're reading the script because they go to the hair show, right? With the little sisters in the hair show, and the dude comes out and says, hey, my name is this. I started this hair show. He literally gives you the history of the hair show. So I'm assuming that's a real thing out there. That's probably the thing Janet Jackson trying to get to in Poetic Justice.
Oh damn! I didn't put those in. They mentioned Janet Jackson a lot in this episode. That
might
have been a shot. Not a bad shot, but just like, this is what we're talking about. But that wasn't the '80s Poetic Justice. That was not.
No, I'm saying that's when the hair show started.
Yeah, were they going to Detroit?
No, they was going to California. They was going to Oakland.
Yeah,
they're
going to by your house.
Ain't shit, man. we ain't talking about Poetic Justice, man. You know, hey, yo, now Oakland is a no-fly zone for you, nigga. They look at you, right? No-fly zone, nigga. You got to check in.
I'll be Hayward.
You got to check in, nigga. This nigga keep throwing shots. But anyways, so the hair show, it was a little bit of drama. Lala old ass. Her mama said your teeth a little long.
Oh shit, your teeth a little long to be here, ain't it? I was like, damn, what does that mean?
She said your teeth a little long to be with my son, ain't it? Like she too fucking old.
Yeah,
basically what she was saying, and then she tried to fight his baby mama.
She was like, that's why you got your hair looking like mine. I'm like, damn, did she? Like, did she do that on purpose? Like, damn.
That's what I was thinking. Like, what the fuck? How is that an insult? Like, she got dressed with you or something? Like she saw, and she been wearing that same hairdo since she got in the show.
Yeah. So,
we see Lamar go off on Darnell again.
Hold on. Before you go there, was DC Young Fly at the hair show? His character. Yeah. Okay. So, where did he come? He's just the homie of Boone's, right?
Because he walked in and said, hey, nigga, stay away from Boone's, bitch.
Yeah. That was it. I saw a tweet that said they're gonna have Neo play Young Jeezy in this show.
No,
not a real thing.
It's funny that you're saying that because that Neo and somebody else is supposed to be on here.
Oh shit,
Neo and who else was it? Fuck, I can't think of who else, but that might be what it is.
I can't wait. I can't. That's gonna be comedy. He gonna be like, yeah.
I hope he ain't playing Young Jeezy, but they said him and I can't think of who else. I don't know if it was 2 Chainz or somebody else. They're gonna be in the show. They pretty much just throw anybody they want to. I was getting tired of the Darnell shit, but then
Yeah, that nigga, man. Like somebody that nigga picked his ass up and threw him to the ground. I was like, yeah, enough's enough, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I actually wrote down in that scene because I write my notes live as it's going on. I was like, Darnell got to die. That wasn't even Lamar no more. Like, Darnell, if you're gonna let this shit keep happening, you got to die.
Right.
But then Lamar's hallucinating and Darnell gives him crack to smoke.
That was a cool little scene or whatever. Like I was like, at first I thought he was just hallucinating, but he was really seeing Darnell.
Mm-hmm. But
he's seeing himself, but it was Darnell.
Yeah, but the problem was you killed Monique because she wanted you to smoke crack.
But you're smoking crack.
But you're smoking crack.
Yeah. So at this point, Darnell's had enough. He's tired of being bullied around, but come on, man. If like y'all all killers at this point, right?
Yeah.
I'm not giving you crack to smoke, nigga. I'm just gonna kill you and cremate you.
Well, he did what I thought he would do was go set him up through Mitch. But it kind of, another reason why I said they microwaved everything, or like you were saying, like they threw everything at once. Yeah. He was already a broke crackhead.
Yeah.
He was like a broke crackhead within a day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Mitch finally gets him, right? Like somebody's nigga killed your girl. He tried to kill you and you had him, and you was like, you know what? This is too easy for you. I'm not gonna take you out your misery. I'm gonna let you smoke this crack. I'm like,
and then he told Darnell and gave him money and said, keep feeding him that shit. As if like he was locked in a cage or something. This nigga, okay, so crackheads don't automatically go deaf. Like you don't smoke crack and go deaf, I'm assuming. I'm assuming you're still there when he's talking this shit and saying keep feeding him that. I didn't understand. I don't understand.
Is that how they plan on writing Lamar's character out? I wonder.
That's how that I think that was it. When you saw him walking with the rest of the crackheads.
He'll be back.
I don't know. Then the detective's son, how does he get in that safe?
I don't know. I mean, maybe it was his birthday. Maybe he tried his birthday. and while we get into that point, that's how I realized this episode was just like they didn't even show you what happened with the boy in the gun. It just happened.
Yeah.
He got pushed, and like I feel like that would have been that was a major scene. That was the scene me and you was waiting for.
Yeah,
little boy, we're trying to figure out who he is and where he's going. We sitting there having a dialogue about, is he going to be a part of BMF? You know what I mean? Is he going to do this? Is he going to do that? And y'all take away the only scene we niggas been waiting for.
We've been all waiting for that to happen. We've been all waiting for his turn.
Right, and it's like he done killed this little boy, the boy that has been bullying him. And I feel like that's when everything just goes downhill. Like they just start, the boy's in jail now.
Yeah, they think B Mickey's going to tell because the boy's in jail.
Yeah, and the lady Jen, she's mad. At what's the dude's name? What's the Detective Brian? She's mad at him.
Yeah,
now.
She's mad at him because his son got the guy that killed. The PA nigga doesn't trust B Mickey, so for some reason he's sitting outside of his house when the detective showed. There's too much convenience in this shit going on. There's no reason for him to be over there watching.
It was rushed. All of it, everything. You know what I mean? It's like okay, let's get Lamar out of here, because they could have did this a long time ago. Like they could have broken these episodes down. Like let's get Lamar out of here. Finally, Mitch doesn't trust. I said Mitch. Finally, he doesn't trust. Finally, he doesn't trust B Mickey, and he writes him off. Like after.
That was sudden as fuck.
Showed you a wire before, and you didn't have no problem. Now, that was a problem. He already told you that they've been on his head. You know what I mean?
You didn't even ask him what happened. He just
I hate shows that do that shit, because I was like, in real life, if you think I'm snitching, right? It was like, I saw a cop come from your house. I'm not gonna cut you off. I'm not gonna let you cut me off while I'm explaining why this person was at my house. You gonna listen? Yeah. You ain't about to lead this conversation thinking I'm snitching. I'm like, yo, she came to my house. What you want me to do? They know where I live, bro. Like, I tell her shit.
And I told you before, they kept coming to my house and fucking with me. But you see her come up now, it's like, oh, I don't trust you, nigga.
Nigga, I ain't do shit, bro. Like niggas keep on coming to my house, bro. What you want me to say?
That shit is so rushed and so convenient. Then he has this big ass barbecue going away thing.
I thought it was gonna end there. Like it was the way it was kind of coming together. I was like, okay, like is the show about to end with him talking to Terry and him moving to Atlanta?
Yeah, I mean, which would have made more sense. It's still anticlimactic because it happened so fast, but they make decisions on the fly like that. That nigga just decided, yeah, I'm moving to Atlanta. There was no you don't see any point where it's like he might consider moving out there.
Yeah.
I even thought he was supposed to set up B Mickey to go out there.
I mean, you have to write B Mickey off at the last minute because he was talking to the same cops he's been talking to.
And then he goes out there to kick it with Monique. Monique kills the nigga.
That was weird. That nigga walked in the door. He was like, I'm back. I was like, this show don't take itself seriously, man. I'm not gonna do this shit no more.
But look, so they kill dude. They're standing over his body. Monique gives him the full script rundown. Yeah. He works for this guy. This guy works for that guy who's attached to the mob. So if they find out we killed this guy's going to come after you and me because we killed this guy who's attached to the mob. They're standing there looking at the body while they're saying all of this. Mm-hmm. It's just weird as fuck. The shit just happened so weird. Yeah. Then Monique's sister dies because Monique. I guess Monique's gonna be on the run.
I guess because she's she didn't want to take her sister. Well, she did want to take her sister with her, but her sister was like, "Let me go." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna be just rolling around here. I'm dying. Like I'm on life support, whatever she was on.
Yeah, it was life support because she turned the machine off and she died.
So when you're on life support, I thought you was just breathing. I didn't think that you was like you can talk and shit. You good?
You can't.
Okay. Cool. Never mind. All right, but so Meek is. I said Meek again, huh? That's crazy. Demetrius, he's meeting up with a person that they don't show.
Yeah,
he's supposed to meet up with a guy, but I think that guy. I'm looking at it right now. That guy is Rodney Green. That's Neo.
That's Neo.
That's gonna be Neo. I just looked up Neo. He's gonna be playing Rodney Green, so it's not Young Jeezy.
The guy at Magic City,
unless they changing his name.
The guy at Magic City.
Yeah, that he was supposed to meet. They ain't show him.
Okay, what's Jeezy's real name?
Shit. I know it's not. I don't know. It don't start with a J. I remember.
I don't. Okay, I don't know. I'm sure some niggas out there who studied all of BMF. I don't think.
Name is J. Wayne Jenkins.
Yeah, I don't think Mitch was selling drugs with them. I think he fucked with them on the music shit.
Right. Yeah. I thought somebody said that. Like I saw a tweet saying he was gonna play Young Jeezy, but it might have been a joke.
It better have been a fucking joke.
Yeah, it might have been a joke, but so Neo is going to be the guy that Mitch is pretty much going to be the new Monique, I guess, to be out there in Atlanta.
Yeah, something like that. It seemed like that. Terry's house shopping with Marquisha now. That's when they see Lamar under the bridge holding something like all his gold chains gone. He turned into the fastest crackhead I've ever seen. Like he went from everything to nothing within a day.
One episode. Yeah. So there was house shopping at night.
They were talking about it. They were coming from somewhere because he was like, he's the king of Detroit now. And she's like, yeah, I want to go house shop. Oh no, she said I want to go house shopping tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Then DC Young Fly pull up in a van, shoots at him point blank and misses.
Because we all know Terry not dying.
But they pulled up. That's how Kane Cousin Hero got shot. There's no way you point blank. He's literally the window's here. He's right there shooting, unloading the clip. Nobody got hit. And that they ended like that. Like we supposed to think, oh, Terry got shot again. We know he didn't get shot again.
Maybe the girl died. Cause she can go. It'll be okay.
They're not gonna do that.
Yeah. I feel like this next season is going to be all over the place. I'm gonna keep it real. Like that's my prediction. Is like he's gonna be in Atlanta. I don't know if Terry's gonna end up coming to Atlanta or not, but I know it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot more cameos.
Yeah. And we saw that the daddy don't give a fuck. They selling drugs now because he took that guitar.
He did. He was like, my man.
Yeah. So now he's taking the drug money. So the Cadillac is coming. And he's moving out. He might move to Atlanta with me.
Possibly. Because the mama, she out there. She got her jumpsuits on. She about to be out.
She's about to hit the streets.
Oh God. Yeah. So
with the pastor.
Yeah, this episode was a lot, man. I don't know why they put everything together like this for that episode. Everything that I thought it was going to be, it just wasn't. You know, it's like,
and there's people out there still saying this is the best show on TV.
Nobody said that, man. That's not real.
Yeah, they said it. They had a list. They had this, Snowfall, Power.
Snowfall was good.
They had like 5 shows, and a lot of people put this one as number 1. And I'm like, I don't know what y'all was watching.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say about it other than the fact that it was too fast.
It was too fast. It was still entertaining, but it was just like, if you're watching this for a serious story,
yeah, it's not realistic. A lot of it's not realistic, and you could tell that they have to throw you off, right? Like, as far as real, it's almost like we couldn't write the episode the way we wanted to because it will put people in jail.
Yeah, that. But okay, so it seems like they pushed 2 seasons worth of shit together into one, and they didn't have time to play out those stories, because they literally, like, something will happen and they'll be talking about something else in the middle of something happening. It's just weird as fuck. It was weird. The whole rundown is, and then the way they were talking, like, even under the bridge, T was like, "Yeah, we can't leave our loved ones. They're gonna push us out, and we're gonna leave our loved ones." Who the fuck talks like that? Who in the fuck talks like that? Then the PA nigga's like, "You still keeping this snitch?" This nigga ain't even made out the door yet. "You still keeping the snitch around?" Then Mitch positions himself to face him. "Man, don't ever question my business." "Oh, I'm sorry, Mitch.
No disrespect."
And then he leans back on there. It's like, what are we doing here?
It's almost like, what that reminded me of when Meek was like, Mitch. Then they decided out of nowhere to go to Atlanta. It reminded me of Nas and Belly. You know what we should do, T?
Go to Africa, yeah.
Going to Africa. Fuck this shit. You know what I mean? It's just like,
did this bother you? I didn't know. So I don't know how far Detroit is from Atlanta, but then they said it's 700 miles.
It's pretty far, because it's like Detroit is higher. It's like East Coast almost, and Atlanta's at the bottom.
But it's bothering me that they go back and forth so easily. They literally raced Porsches to Atlanta.
That's been the longest ride ever. And they was like, we would have raced for probably about 5 minutes of that and been like, all right, we about to cruise, nigga. Fuck all that.
It's just weird, man. It's weird. They make it seem like every time they cross that bridge, it's Atlanta. That same bridge they keep showing us, it's like, as soon as they go over it, it's Atlanta.
Yeah, they are. This is my opinion. There's so much. They're trying to keep it real, because it's like you have real characters that you gotta satisfy. You know what I mean? Like, these characters are now coming out with their own interviews and shit, telling their own story. So
yeah,
you gotta keep it real in a way, but at the same time, you can't say too much. You know what I mean? And put people in jail.
I think they're just doing fan services, because a lot of points. I think I said that before. Like, it's a lot of shit we don't know. So it's a lot of shit they're showing that somebody else who's invested or praises these niggas is like, "Oh man, I remember that," or "Oh man, I remember when they used to do this," or when they used to go there. It's like, I think they're doing a lot of that and not necessarily caring about the story along the way. Like I said, the hair show dude, I'm pretty sure the way he said it, that's a big deal for Detroit niggas. And that's probably the real nigga.
These niggas in the 80s, boy, it's like, man, everybody selling dope, like, and being rich. I heard what's his name, Mitch from Paid in Full, like the real money making Mitch. Nigga made, like, I think they said like $50,000 a day.
Yeah, remember he said I used to buy cars like sneakers.
Yeah, like, that's crazy, bro. Like, they was probably thinking that, and that's the reason why it bothers me sometimes. Just like, I get being greedy, but it's just like, man, as soon as I make my first couple of million, it's time to go. Like, why we
Yeah.
remember the movie they had bags, they had trash bags just full of money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yo, let's go.
Like, how much is enough for you?
It
Where
ain't.
it's like, I'm gonna keep risking my freedom.
Niggas are starving out here, B. Like, I don't care.
I give it up. Like, I got my money. Whoever want to be in charge now, you got it. I'm out.
Like, I'll give you the business card of the plug.
Yep.
Here you go. Man, Lulu, he stay upstairs. They go in there and kill Lulu. No, but yeah, there's no way, man. Like all that money coming in, 50,000 a day.
Yeah, and they got 500 keys that just came in on BMF.
I'm working for 1 year tops. Let's do the math right. Let's do that math right quick. Just because we didn't really talk about the show that much because it was quick. We're gonna do the math on revenues, right? So you got $50,000 times 365.
Mm-hmm.
$18 million.
That's 18 million, but you got to break it down for your workers.
Yeah. So depending on how many workers you got,
and you got to break down what you got to give back to the plug.
Let's divide that by. Let's say you got 5 niggas.
Mm-hmm. One nigga buy 2 niggas. 2 niggas buy 4.
That's still $3 million for everybody. Like 3.5 for everybody.
Right.
In the 80s.
And you took out what you got to give to the plug.
So what do you usually get back to the plug? Like a quarter of it? I'm acting like I know. Even if you had to give them 50% of it, you're still walking away with millies. You know what I mean? It's like and this is the 80s, and I just don't feel like they needed to keep on going. Pretty much, it's like you could have invested that money along the way as well in other things. Businesses.
So the problem is Mitch and Terry can't walk away because that plug wants them forever. So they don't have the option to leave. But the niggas underneath them,
it's like, I'm gonna get this money.
Like, hey, Mitch, I appreciate you, my nigga. I'm moving. I'm done with the game. This is my little cousin. He want to get on. Tell him the bricks now, and I'm out.
Cradle to the grave. Like, nah, I'm out, bro. Try to find me.
I'm going to Africa.
I'll be in the weirdest fucking place. I'll be in the French Riviera sipping pink cologne.
I'm out.
Oh, shit.
I'm out. Nigga, I ain't finna stay around. Yeah. But so the season wrap up was the season wrap up. It pretty much went how the season went.
Mm-hmm. And the pretty much gonna come back to Terry being in the hospital or the girl being dead, but Terry's not dead. So,
but she's not dead either because he caught her in the beginning of the season.
Hey, there you go.
Because they showed the picture of her on the mirror and he caught her. Like, yeah, we about to leave right now, or whatever he was saying.
Yeah.
So she ain't dead either.
So yeah, wish him luck.
Hey, you know what was funny?
What?
What was dumb? Detective Brian asked Mitch, "Do you know her?" He said, "I never seen her before in my life." Mm-hmm. And he has a whole child by this woman.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he had to say it because he didn't want him to feel. He didn't want him to know that he was connected to this woman.
So the Detective Brian doesn't know. After all the work that was doing together and all the spying he's been doing on him, he doesn't know that he has any affiliation with this woman.
Didn't seem like it. Well, he didn't have no proof that he did. Was he gonna pick up the girl and then give her a nut test?
She was dumb.
Brian went from being like this guy that like he seemed a little bit smart, but this episode, man, he just went downhill. He was falling apart.
Yeah,
his character.
I felt him in the scene though, when it's like his son killed the dude. It's just like, God, like what can you do about it? It's like, it's like, damn, you blame yourself, but then you tried to help your son. He just didn't want to take the help.
Exactly. I was just like, you could have listened to your dad and just faded him, but you had to
yeah. Well, he tried to swing.
That shit went nowhere. He had the balls.
That shit.
He had the balls to do it though. That's where it started. That nigga got fucked up.
he popped that. His partner ain't shit. His partner should have got popped too. Because as soon as dude walked up on him, he just.
I needed that scene to happen, bro. I needed to see exactly what happened with the boys, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see y'all next season. Check out our other reviews coming up. We're about to do Power.
Yeah, we're about to start this Power. Oh, did we have any comments
on BMF? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think we read them on the last joint.
No, we read Snowfall.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
Let me see right now, because I sure forgot about all of that.
The last, I got one comment. The last one.
Yeah, you know who that was probably.
It's not
your girl Bree.
It's not there. Well, actually, it is there. It is there.
You see it?
Yeah. I don't see why B Snitchy's still alive. Dude wore a whole wire and showed Mitch, giving him enough time to get away though. I laughed so hard when Mitch bought her when Mitch brought her tie chain. Young Miami was not needed. She made me cringe. Can we say acting classes? Pastor Swift knew he was wrong for trying Lucille, then making her pay for the food. As soon as he said split the check, I would have got up and walked out. Mabel did a classic, fucked around and found out, and damn near got slapped with a cast iron. Hold on, I think it was more. Mabel got dry walls, meaning Lucille has unfinished walls. I said Monique was playing with fire, and Lamar that made her smoke some crack, then killed her, and gonna get her cremated. I wonder if Mitch is gonna take care of both of the kids since one's supposed to be his. Yeah, so
shout out to your girl Bree, who always there. Hopefully she your girl Bree recommend the show for us to watch. Yeah. Don't give us no bullshit though. But no, we're gonna jump into Power since this is over. And Power just dropped, and we might be reviewing Swarm.
But that's a whole season, so we got to watch all of the episodes.
Right, we got time.
Yeah.
But anyways, like, subscribe, share, follow, talk to us. We talk back. We everywhere if you there.
Peace.
Wish us luck.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.